Hello, I am actually outside at our greenhouse to first show you the first couple things we got in our Azure order. So yes, I'm here with an Azure order. I have some plants and then I have some fertilizer. I'm going to show you that first. Then we'll go inside and I will show you everything else that we got. All right, first up is I got some strawberry plants. I got 6 of them, and we're just kind of letting them harden off a little bit in our greenhouse, and hopefully they'll do okay. And then I got, this one is some thyme, so I have that one in here. And then I got a pack of variety of cherry or like baby cherry tomatoes. One is an early cherry. It's a surprise what you get. Another one is, oh goodness, sorry, a Goldie. And then this one is a, oh my goodness, I can't even read it. Let's just pull it out here. Is a Sunrise Bumblebee. So we will see how these do. And we're gonna go to this side. And this one is just a hybrid cherry, a hybrid grape, and then, let's see, what do we got here? Sorry, the quality's not great here. And then a chocolate cherry. There we go. So those are those things, and then I'm gonna show you the fertilizer. All right, and then I actually got 2 of these bags. They're just a granular natural fertilizer for lawn and garden. We actually used 1 whole bag in our yard. And then I'm gonna order some more. I apologize, there is construction going on. It's very loud out here. But anyways, I got 2 of these. So we used one yesterday in the yard, and then we will use this one for our raised beds and whatnot, and pots. You can kind of use it for a variety of different things. There's instructions on how you should use it based on what your purpose is. Anyways, so that's what I got. So now we'll go inside and I will show you everything that I got that's inside. Right, I am back inside now. I've got my Azure order out on the counter. So this was picked up on Sunday, but I have not had time to go through it. So my husband put whatever needed to be in the fridge and the rest of it just kind of sat. Obviously we put the fertilizer in the plants outside and in the greenhouse. So let me see. I will go through my order. I was just trying to see if I could find how much the fertilizer and the plants were. So let me see if I can find that on here. So the 40-pound Nutri-Rich fertilizer granules, 40-pound bags were $22.13 a piece, so $44.26 together. And then let's see. Looking through here. Okay, so the cherry tomato variety pack, 6 4-inch pots was $19.85. I got 6 of the 4-inch pots of strawberries. They were $3.95 a piece, so $23.70. And then the thyme was $3.95, again, 4-inch pot. So I think that's everything that I showed you outside. So now let me get this back in order. Flip the camera around, and then we'll go through what I got. All right, so here we have going. Okay, so first up on, I'm just going to go down in order of my shipping receipt just because that is easier. So I got an entire case, which I believe was 12. Yes, 12 8-ounce boxes of the Nancy's organic butter. Usually I get the Rumiano one, but this is a new product, and I have literally been trying to order this for months, and it's been out of stock. So I finally got it. It was $42.73, and it comes out to 6 pounds, I believe, of butter. So there's 2 sticks in here, the 8-ounce. It is, again, Nancy's Organic Sea Salt Cultured Creamy European Style Butter. That is the ingredient list. So I got more of those, but I just left them in the fridge. I didn't feel it was necessary to take out the entire case of butter. All right, and then next I got some lemons. These are not the best looking lemons I've ever seen. I probably won't buy them again from Azure. I used to get them all the time and they looked good, and then I was just getting them locally, and I think I'll just go back to getting them locally, even if they aren't always organic. This is a 2-pound bag of organic lemons, and those were $5.06. And then next is the Bio Natura strained tomatoes. It is a 6-count bottle. The only ingredient in here is just the strained tomatoes. I really like these. We use them for spaghetti when I'm making homemade spaghetti sauce. I usually use 2 to 3 at a time, so we're looking at 2 to 3 meals worth here. That was $20.21. And then this next thing is just panela. I don't know how you say it. It's cane sugar that is 100% unrefined, organic, unprocessed cane sugar. So it does have like that brown hue to it because it still has like the natural like molasses and stuff in it. It is a 5-pound bag. Let me flip it around here and I will tell you. So it says rapid dissolving, dissolves almost instantly into tea, coffee, water, baking, cooking. No centrifugal, I don't even know what that is, biocides or chemicals. So there you go. Medium glycemic load, so it's a little bit lower on the glycemic index than other sugar, and then award-winning taste and texture. So anyhow, there you go. It tells you different ways to use it. And so I went ahead and I got a 5-pound bag of that, and that was $17.25. And then next is some bar soap. I got the vanilla bean. So I got 3 of these. So vanilla bean soap, handmade. Here are the ingredients in there if that is of importance to you. So I got 3 of the vanilla bean, and those were $14.31. And then we're going to go back over here, and we're going back to the Bio Natura products. This is the sourdough fusilli. This pasta is really good. It is sour, so if you don't like sourdough, you're probably not going to like this, but we enjoy sourdough. We like the sour taste. So it is made with fermented grains to support gut health. And the case of 6 of them was $17.59. And if you're curious about the nutrition facts, ingredients, there you go. We've been really happy with the Bio Natura sourdough pastas. I didn't have any of the fusilli though, so I grabbed those. Again, $17.59. And then we're going back to the soap, and this is the cinnamon oatmeal. And this was the same, $14.31 for 3 of them. So it says a body bar, but I might actually use them for hand soaps as well. That was kind of my intention when I got them. But again, if you're inquiring about ingredients, here you go. I do like that on Azure. It's really easy to see the ingredients. Mostly you can see the country of origin, all that good stuff. All right, and then next is an entire case. So 3, 6, 9, 12 of the pineapple chunks. It's still sealed. I know you can't see, but pineapple chunks. That was $40.34 for 12 15-ounce cans. We use this a lot in sweet and sour chicken. It is one of our quick, easy meals, so I wanted to restock on that. Especially in the summer, we use pre-cooked chicken strips from Butcher Box, and I make a quick sweet and sour sauce. Super easy, super quick. Throw some rice in the Instant Pot, and you got a quick, easy dinner. Then next is some of the Bubby's Kosher Dill Relish. This is a 16-ounce bottle. So this is fermented, no preservatives, no added sugars. And let me show you the ingredient list. So cucumbers, water, salt, garlic, dill, spices, mustard seed, and calcium chloride. So these don't have a lot of extra things in them. They're naturally fermented, and so like there's no vinegar in it. And so we got that. It was $5.09, which for this big jar, I feel like is a pretty good deal. So when we do fish, I make my own homemade tartar sauce. That's the bulk of what I use actually relish for, but my husband also likes them on his hot dogs and stuff like that. All right, next is some wild brine sauerkraut, which my husband actually already opened up and tried. It is the dill and garlic organic kraut. It is a fermented probiotic sauerkraut. Here are the ingredients. So organic green cabbage, sea salt, organic garlic, and organic dill. So this comes cold, same with the Bubbies. So you want to make sure you keep them cold. And let's see, the wild brine was $6.70. And then I ordered some Ellie's liquid fish fertilizer, but that did not ship. And I also ordered the liquid kelp, and that did not ship either. So I did not get those. And then next is going to be some more dissolvable labels. I got these before. I got a different one, I think, but this is a box of them. I guess I shouldn't say it's in a box. My other one came in a box, but it says it's 1 by 2 inch, 250 labels for $7.45. So I got those because when I store things in my pantry, we pretty much put a label on everything, and this way it will just dissolve away, and I don't have to write on the actual top of the jar. And then I got a thing of apple cider vinegar raw with the mother, a 32-ounce glass bottle. This is the Azure Market brand, and that was $4.61. And I know it's kind of hard to see here, but underneath the pineapple is a entire case of whole kernel corn, and there is again 12 cans of whole kernel organic corn, and that was $16.73 for 12 15-ounce cans of that. Next, for $5.21 is a thing of organic almond extract. We use almond extract pretty regularly around here. This is a 2-ounce glass bottle. I think I got one last time I ordered, but since it was still on sale, I put it in a future order. And so I got that, and that was $5.21. And then I got this NorPro multi-use pot. So I took it out of the box so that way I could show you what it actually looks like. It has a lid with a strainer and a spout. It just says a multi-use pot. So I thought that we would give it a try. It says handy for soup, sauces, and warming milk. Ideal for cooking or steaming small portions. So you can use it for pancake batter, whatever. Anyways, so I went ahead and I grabbed that, and that was $28.17. And then I tried to get the NorPro iced tea spoons. They're like the longer spoons. There we go. And I tried to get a set of those, and they did not ship. Next is a thing of turbinado sugar. I got this just because a lot of times when I'm making muffins, the recipes might call for like a turbinado sugar topping. I wish I could talk today. Apparently I can. There's a 1.5 pound bag of turbinado sugar, and that was $5.31. And then I also tried to get a Kate's Real Food energy bar for $2.23 white chocolate macadamia, and that did not ship. And then I got some Chosen apple cider vinegar. I tried to get Chosen apple cider marinade vinegar. Okay. Chosen Food dressing and marinade apple cider vinegar. Oh my goodness. $5.47. All right, but I did get a Chosen Foods lemon and garlic dressing and marinade, and this was $5.62. And that is this one here, lemon and garlic marinade made with avocado oil. We love the Chosen mayo, so I'm hoping we will like this. Let's see, is it not going to focus on the ingredients? I don't know, probably too far away to read, but avocado oil, lemon juice from concentrate, filtered water, sea salt, garlic powder, dehydrated garlic, black pepper, xanthan gum, which I don't love, and turmeric. But, you know, I don't always have time to make dressing, and I thought that would be great to have on hand. And also, like a marinade, I thought that would be really yummy. So, again, $5.62. And then I already told you about the fertilizer, the Nutrich fertilizer, $22.13 a thing. And then I got some of the Azure Market brown sugar. This is a 2-pound bag of brown sugar. It is the light version, and that was $4.64 for the 2-pound bag. Again, I was just running low on brown sugar, so I did a restock. You can make brown sugar with just sugar and molasses, but I am too lazy for that. And then next is just all of the sales flyer, or the sales flyer and the fruits and veggies. So in total, product was $353.09. I paid $30.01 for shipping. Invoice was $383.10. I had Azure cash of $4.40. I paid $378.70 for everything I showed you today. Everything outside, inside. Like I said, that fertilizer, you know, that was expensive right there. Just to get that, you know, was, I don't even remember what it was, but $44, $45 of this order. So that's everything that I got. Thank you so much for joining me as I show you my Azure haul, and I will see you on the next one. Remember that Jesus loves you, and I'm glad you're here.